Well, for the first questions, and y equals ax plus b, and thus the mean square error estimation of this function y minus ax minus b equals this part, so that we take derivative respect to b on both sides. We know that the left hand side it equals 0 and the right hand side equals this part, and we use a chain rule here so that we can get this equation, so that we can know that the b equals the mean of y minus a multiply the mean of x. This is our first functions, and the same we take derivative respect to a on both sides. The same, the left hand side partial e partial a equals 0, and the right hand side partial e partial a equals this part. And so that we also can use chain rules here, so we can get this equation, the function 2, and here we insert 1 into 2, so that therefore we know that the mean of xy minus the mean of x squared minus the product of mean of x, the mean of y, and plus a multiply the square of mean of x equals 0. So that we, after some calculation, we know that this part equals this part, and we know the mean of xy minus the product of the mean of x, the mean of y equals the covariation of x and y, and the mean of x squared minus the square of mean of x equals the variance of x, so that we know a equals this part and b equals this part, based on the first function, the first equation, so that we replace a with this one, we replace b with this one, and we insert to this equation y equals ax plus b, so we can get that y equals this part. And in order to prove that xt is a periodic function, so that here we can assume y equals xt plus kt, and t, this capital T is the period, and thus if we can prove this equation is right, that is to say we can prove a equals 1, b equals 0, so that we can prove xt is a periodic function, and we know that a equals this one, so that we can rewrite this part into this one. And because xt is a wide stationary sense process, so that the mean of xt should be a constant, and because it's a constant, it has nothing related to t, so the mean of this part should also be a constant, and we assume it equals to eta x, and the autocorrelation of x equals this one according to the definition, and because it is periodic with t, thus we can get when tau equals 0, the autocorrelation equals this part, and because it is periodic with the period t, so that these two parts should be the same. These two parts should equal, and this part equals this one, so that we can replace this part with this one, and we can replace this part with this one, so that we can get a equals 1. And because a equals 1, we insert a into into function 1. We know that b equals to the mean of this part minus a multiply the mean of xt. We know that a equals 1, and these two parts are the same because xt is a WSS, and its mean equals to a constant, so that b equals 0. So we can prove xt is a periodic function.